Hello and welcome to my channel where I talk about books and bricks and bric-a-brac and all sorts of stuff. Today I've got a little bit of a haul of books and bricks and also a lovely care package I got from one of my best online friends, my favourite. She's such a good friend. She's a soul sister, you know, we're both witches, so she always sends me a care package like a couple of times a year. Since I lost Carl, and she makes her own jewellery and bits and bobs, and she always sends me a lovely package, and it's so kind of her, really. And so yeah, I'll show you that as well. It's all exciting stuff. But firstly, I'm going to show you what I've built from stuff I've already bought, because I can't wait until I film a video, because that'd be crazy. So firstly, I built this one, which is a little Love Bears. This is from February, I think, Lego, with, you know, their love range. I've got the big love sign. I've already made that. And I've got the wreath. And this was the last one. And I bought this the other day because it's retiring at the end of this year. And he's so cute. And it was such a fun build. It was really sweet. But yeah, how cute are they? Oh, little panda, little bear. So yeah, and I love brick heads. So I got myself the Eeyore one. And with his little tail, look at his little tail. He's so cute. He's sitting on my table, on my bookshelf. And then this one, which I've wanted for a really, really long time, and it's retired, so I struggled to get it, which was Frankenstein, who is just, how cute is he? I mean, really, look at his little face, his little ears, and oh, he's just adorable. I just love them. They're so lovely. So that's what I've kind of built, apart from the Halloween barn. And did I do something else? Probably. I built the big Wednesday one. I think I did that on here though. So yeah, so it's been fun. So, but yeah, I've got a few things to show you, my darlings. So here's my pile of books, pile of Legos just there. So we'll get to it, shall we? Okay, so first I'm going to show you what my friend Tracy sent me, because it's like a bric-a-brac, I guess. Is this a bric-a-brac part? Probably. So I absolutely love Sanrio, but I especially love Kuromi, who's my favourite, because she's nearly always black and purple with skulls, and she's cool. So the first thing she sent me was this. I'll see if I can see it with the packaging, but it's a pair of earrings and a necklace with Kuromi on. Oh, I just love it. And Kuromi's got a candy cane, but blue and purple, obviously. So that's really cool, isn't it? So that's the first thing. Because we're obviously witches, some witches' hats. I should probably take them out the cellophane. You could probably see them better. And these ones are also wrong way around. Pumpkin earring studs. Which is great, because I don't have a lot of studs. These are witches' hats with crows on the bottom. But they are really cool. And so those are on the last pair of earrings is obviously a haunted house stud. So that's really cool. You see that? Yeah. And then she sent me the most beautiful locket. I'm going to get this out because it's absolutely gorge. There you go. It's a locket. It opens. I'm assuming it opens. Yeah, there you go. So, isn't that wonderful? Beautiful. So, yeah. So, she sent me that. Oh, I forgot an earring set. I might have to actually send this one to my friend Karina of No Remorse Reviews, because she absolutely loves this character. And I'm not a big fan, really, but there's art with necklace and earrings. It's so cool. These are handmade. Is it? No, it's not art, is it? No, I'm lying. I was lying. It's Jigsaw from Saw. Don't like those films, so... But I do love the character, especially when he's on the little tricycle. Sorry, Karina. I built your hopes up then. Sorry about that, babe. But yeah, so it's actually Jigsaw. Let's just put that back in there so I don't lose it. She also sent me this beautiful necklace with a thong type of leather thong. Look, it's so hot. Oh, she's so pretty. So I'll get out because you can't really see through the cellophane, can you? But look, it's a it's a resin art, but isn't it beautiful? I really, really love that one. I think that one and the locket are my actual favourites, actually. Just because they're so unusual. She always makes the most unusual stuff, and I'm so incredibly grateful to her because she doesn't need to do this, but because I would happily buy this stuff from her. Do you know what I mean? But she's just so kind. Then she sent me some pens. I love the pens. There's a Kuromi, two Kuromi ones, one with a purple Kuromi, one with a black Kuromi, and they're fluffy. There's a wooden doll one. Well, these are, you know, I have to struggle to see these, aren't you? Because it's kind of, you know, that kind of lenticular stuff. And then there's a little cute a mushroom teddy bear. How cute. And this one, which all my bookish people will love, which is a bookcase with a sleeping cat. If you can see that, hopefully you can. But yeah, so that was my little gift package from my gorgeous friend Tracy. She's not on Instagram, but she's on she's not on YouTube, sorry, she's on Instagram at 50 Fit and Fabulous, or 50 plus, 50, oh, I can't remember. Oh, I'll link her below. And but yeah, she's brilliant if you want to have a look, but she's great. But then next, should we do the books or the bricks? We'll do the books. Should we do the books? Okay, the first book I got on pre-order was The Ministry of Mischief, The Takeover by Alex Folks. I love Alex. She's the most loveliest, beautifulest woman, and she's brilliant. This is a middle grade book. It's about, you know, what happens when things go missing. Like when you put your keys down and they mysteriously disappear. Where do they go? Turns out, these little creatures come and take them off to Imp World to feed the Imp King. This is the second. The first one, I've got that somewhere up there, Ministry of Mischief. This is the second one. It's just come out. And it's basically more adventures. It's middle grade. They're always illustrated, as most middle grade books are. And it's just a wonderful adventure stories. If you've got kids middle grade age, they will love this, the first and the second one. She also wrote The Rules for Vampires, which is also a fantastic series. Again, middle grade. And that the illustrations are just stunning. They're just stunning, the illustrations. I can't remember who she uses for her illustrations. Probably says somewhere, doesn't it? I would have thought. Nicholas Illick is the illustrator. I think that she's is the illustrator for all of her books, but yeah, these are some of the creatures. I think this one is Slice, and he's the one where you get, you know, finger cuts, and you cut your fingers on paper. You know, all those things that go wrong in your life. Turns out it's little creatures doing it. So I got that one. Also a sequel, Be Right Back by Bill Wood. This was, what was the first one called? Let's Split Up. Yeah. Which is basically a haunted house. It's kind of like Scooby-Doo. This is, you know, it's good fun. The characters are all back again. I haven't really read it. This is, enter a Halloween festival where a chilling game of cat and mouse begins. How wonderful. So the first book was about this house, this haunted house with these hidden corridors. It was proper Nancy Drew. It was brilliant. And these kids who, you know, find as people, you know, dying horrifically. And this one is set during Halloween. The Carrington Ghost, that's the name of the house in the first one, obviously reappears. But yeah, so this is a sequel to that. I don't know anything about it. I haven't read the synopsis. It just says it's a Halloween festival that descends into chaos. So that sounds good, doesn't it? So I'll be reading that one over Halloween. Next, I'll leave those two till a minute. I'll leave that one to a minute. I went on to the Kickstarter for this, and it's got to have been about, man, it must be over a year now. It was after the second season of Good Omens aired on Netflix, so that's how long ago it is. I love the book Good Omens. I realise there's some contention with one of the authors, but I love Terry Pratchett, and I love this story. So they did a Kickstarter, which I joined, and I only had the I didn't have one of the big tiers, you know. But I wanted a copy of the graphic novel, which was being redone by a fantastic artist called Colleen Doran. And this came. Good Omens. This is the Kickstarter edition. I mean, it's just stunning. It's just stunning. And, you know, I think I paid, I don't know, £40 for this. And this isn't all, by the way. There's the naked cover art. I mean, it's just beautiful. There's also a handy dandy matching bookmark. We love that. Inside papers are beautiful. And this is a graphic novel, obviously. And it's the Good Omens novel. It smells so good. In the beginning, it was a nice day. So yeah, so that's the book. This is all original art as well, and it is a reversible cover with the characters from obviously David Tennant and Michael Sheen from the TV series, the Netflix limited series. So I'm very impressed with that. But not only did that come, which is lovely, I'd forgotten there was anything extra. I thought, do you know, this is a beautiful book for 40 quid, right? Limited edition. There's also a loot pack. I have opened this, so hopefully it shouldn't be too hard to reopen because I probably won't use it. And in here, there's a lovely, I mean, isn't that beautiful? Good Omens bookmark. A print postcard. And then there's just loads and loads of screen art. These are the pictures from the book. And they're all on really good quality card. And, I mean, I'm just blown away by this, really. I'd forgotten this was part of the deal. Those are the characters in the book. I mean, they look very different from the TV series, don't they? But as they do in the book, to be fair. Frogs, oh my God, I love the frogs. There's a little cutesy picture of them. Oh, my God. It's just wonderful. I mean, this was tier 1. I think it was tier 1. Or tier 2, maybe. Maybe tier 1 was just the book. Can't remember. But yeah, beautiful artwork by what's her name? Colleen Doran. Some colouring pages. You could colour these in. This is on different paper. It's actually, I think it might be watercolour stock. So you could watercolour these, but I might do that one, actually. I really like that one. But yeah, absolutely stunning. I was blown away by it. They did pin badges and all sorts of stuff. You could add loot packs to it. I just did the book with one loot pack. I did not expect the quality of that. I'm just absolutely blown away by that. So, as I say, I know there's some contention, but it's a blinking good book. I'm sorry, but it's such a good book, and I'm not being dictated to what I read and what I don't read. So, but yeah, beautiful, beautiful edition. So that came. Oh, too many piles of stuff now. Too many piles. Also, a limited edition that I ordered was this. The Widows of Windingale. I keep saying Winding. It might be Winding. I think it's Winding. I mean, it's anyway. It's a sea horror by Keelan Patrick Burke, who I absolutely love. This was a limited edition run of 500 from Earthling Publications in the States. So it was quite expensive to get it over here, but look at the colour of the hardback. I love that. It matches the whole scheme of it. But this is also, let me take the, I can't cope with dust jackets, loves. How do you lot cope? This is obviously a numbered edition signed by Keelan and by the, I'm assuming that's the illustrator. Number 273 of 500. And it's beautifully illustrated. Look at this. I mean, that's stunning, isn't it? I'll see if I can find some more. You can never find illustrations when you want to, can you? Do you know what I mean? Come on, the black marks. That'll do it, Chaz. There you go. Oop, 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 oop. Turn to the page I want. I mean, just look at this. How stunning is that? My camera's very low, isn't it? Am I very tall? I'm not tall. I'm only 5'3". I'm a very short, very round person. There you go. Gorgeous. So I'm very impressed with that. I came via UPS from the States yesterday. As I say, it was, I mean, the book wasn't too bad. The book was like $50. which is not too bad for a limited edition. But the postage was 2/3 of that. So, yeah. Get yourself together, America. Please sort out your postage. But anyway, and next, I've been very excited about this book. My favourite horror film is In the Mouth of Madness, with Sam Neill. I'm sure a lot of you know it, which is, you know, about a writer who, you basically go inside a story. A writer called Sutter Kane, who writes a story that is very immersive, one could say. It's a great horror. So they've just released, I think they've re-released this actually, because it probably was out at some point, but I didn't get it. A paperback of the book. Sutter Kane, In the Mouth of Madness. This is... I'm so excited to read this. This is the book of the film about the book that is the film. So it's proper good. So like the prologue, I've only read the prologue so far, but it says, you're always going to read this book. You just didn't know it then. Anyway, there was a man come unto the earth with tales of terror and madness, but he was more than a teller of stories. He was a prophet, and his words would herald the coming of the apocalypse. This is the last book written by horror king Sutter Kane before his mysterious disappearance. If you've seen the film, you know where he goes. It is his book of revelations, the beginning of the end, and after this book nothing will ever be the same again. Watch out for John Carpenter's In the Mouth of Madness coming to a theatre near you. Instead of the beginning of the end, it says the beginning, which is a bit of a strange spelling mistake. I think somebody would have checked that. Sutter Kane, take us home to Hobbs End for the final confrontation. This time no one gets out here alive, and that includes you. Great cover. It's the same cover that is on the cover of the book in the film about the book. Am I getting you confused? Read the book. Watch the film. The film is incredible. So, and then I beta read for a couple of authors, and one of them, Marcus Hawke, who I absolutely love, because The Miracle Sin is one of my favourite books of all time. I beta read this new one of his. The Trouble with Faith and Other Stories. This is the Miracle Sin universe, and this is a series of stories that is a sequel to The Miracle Sin. I can't remember how many stories now. I should have checked that first before I looked. 11 stories. I read all these stories in first draft, and I'm so excited to read them now as they are finished products. And Marcus very kindly sent me a copy. He shouldn't have done that because I was happy to buy one. He knows I love him. And I'm acknowledged in the back in acknowledgements, which is really nice. It's such a fantastic... I don't know if you've read The Miracle Sin, and I do bang on about it, but I don't care. It's fantastic. It's about an earthquake that happens in Jerusalem, and the only survivor is this young boy called Mason. Nobody knows why he survived. Turns out there's a reason. And there's these killer people, vampires, who want to take him out because he is the chosen one. And they turn up at his small hometown and basically decimate his life. And he gets saved by a religious fighting organisation called Militia Day. It is religious horror, but the story is so compelling that, honestly, The Miracle Sin, like this one, is a chunk of a book. It's about 450 pages, and I read it in a day. Just over a day, because I ran out of time. But it would have been a day. It's just such a compelling story. There's everything in there. There's found family, lost family. There's trauma. There's religious horror. There's supernatural horror. I mean, it's just a smorgasbord of sensational storytelling, really. And this is 11 stories after The Miracle Sin, with the regular day-to-day work of the Militia Day, going out and, helping people who are in supernatural situations that they can't control or can't manage. It's absolutely brilliant. In here, there is witches, vampires, chupacabra, haunted houses, possessions, cults. the saddest story in this is called Murder in the Zoo Morgue, which is about an awful zoo. And that made me cry. But in a good way, because in the end, you know, kind of, they get their revenge. But it is just the most beautiful. There's a story in here as well about this woman who goes swimming and something happens. It's a story deserving of the National Enquirer and a warning not to go skinny dipping. Right? It's brilliant. At the end, there's also, if you've read, you can read these as individual stories and as standalones, as a short story collection. But if you've read Miracle Sim, there's lots of little Easter eggs all the way, scattered all the way through. A lot of the characters in the Miracle Sin are in here. The main villain, you know, the big bad in the Miracle Sin is in here. He shows his face, and but you know, it's just brilliant. Marcus is also not only a fantastic storyteller, he's a really good friend. He's been really kind to me last year, and I'm very grateful. But I would tell you if this was rubbish. And he knows I would. So, but yeah, so I'm very grateful to Marcus for that. So that's the books. Oh, piles of stuff here, loves. There's nothing wrong with having piles of stuff, by the way. That's what keeps you happy. Anyway, 1st of October. So now we move on to the bricks, to the Lego. Apart from the 3 things I've already built, the new gift with purchase arrived on the 1st of October, and I decided to pull the plug on a set that I've had on my most wanted for ages, and I've just got the room to put it now. Well, I wanted, you know, since it came out, even before I loved Lego, I wanted it, right? Before I've only been a really, you know, a Lego fanatic this year. But I decided to get it because I'm not going to get it cheaper. And so I probably should have waited for double points, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh my God. This retires at the end of the year. It's one of their idea sets. It's how many pieces in this? Is number 21341, and it's 2,316 pieces. This will be by far the biggest Lego set I've ever done, and I'm hoping I can do it. I'm gonna have to call my sister for advice because she's the expert on Lego. I just love this. I love this movie so much, and this retires at the end of the year. And when things retire, they just zoom up in price. I thought if I don't get it, I'm gonna really regret it, and I'm worried it's gonna run out. I mean, it might go on a sale, and I'll have missed, you know, a bit of a discount. But I'm so worried about it selling out because it's retiring. A lot of retired sets sell out, so I've got it. I thought, why not? So yeah, that's by far. It's the length of my body. Yeah, you don't realise how heavy Lego is, do you? I realise how strong my sister is. Because I bought that, I also bought the Love Bears. Because they're retiring as well, and they're cheap enough for them, a tenner. I decided I got the gift with purchase, which was the Luminous Ghost, which is the Halloween gift with purchase. I've actually got another one coming because I did another order yesterday. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to be building this online in a minute, and it'll be on my shorts. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's got a light brick in it, so that the eyes glows up, and this is 167 pieces. Kit 40772, and so it's a really cool gift for purchase, isn't it? They did a luminous pumpkin last year, but that's very expensive to buy now. A lot of gifts for purchase are expensive after the event. But yesterday I did an order because I really wanted the Christmas gingerbread house and the gingerbread AT-AT. I'm not a massive fan of Star Wars. I love the first 3 films. My husband was huge, but I love the gingerbread theme, so I wanted to get it. Went online on the 1st of October. That was my plan. It was to buy that, and they sold out. It was on back order, so and then it's kind of sold out everywhere, apart from if you get to a shop, and I can't. And even the shops have got limited, and the Santa figure sold out now, the scaled mini figure. So I went online yesterday, and it was back ordered for insiders to the middle of October now. So I ordered the AT-AT and the gingerbread house. Something else, which I can't remember. It made it up to 110, and I've got another one of these coming. Because I love ghosts, so I was always going to get an extra if I could. So that's that. Then also, I'm always checking out Amazon. And of course, Amazon Prime Day is coming up on Tuesday and Wednesdays, aren't they? This next week, come in 7th and 8th. So I'll be certainly doing a lot of my Christmas shopping. I've already done a bit. I know it's only October, but I've got to get ahead, you know. So, and Lego goes on massive sale then. And also the Lego Insiders will have a double points. So I haven't been buying so much only when it's on sale. And this is over the last month or so. So this one I got because I just love it. The Fortnite Supply Llama, the Drama Llama. Now, these colours, I love these colours together. I love the colours mainly. The reason I've never played, I don't even know what Fortnite is. I think it's a game, but I don't know anything about it. I just love the colours. And also my very good friends, Ree and Dan, who got married at a hand fasting in Rossini Bay in July. There's the video in my on my channel about that. This was their colours. And so I thought I'll build this. And then a picture of us together on her wedding day. I might throw a picture up actually. I don't think she'd mind. I can stand next to it. So it's just because I just love the colour. Just love the colour of it so much. So I got that one. Then I also found a site that was retired sets. So retired sets and new sets, which is where I got the Frankenstein brick head from because they don't, it's retired now. So I managed to get that for, I think it was a tenner, which was pretty good, which is what it would have been when it came out. So I thought it was really excellent. But they also had the Up House on sale. It was 40 quid instead of 65. So I thought I'd get that as well. I do love building houses. I recently built, well, you've seen if you're on my channel, I recently built the Haunted Mansion. I really enjoy building modular houses. So I got that one just because it's so colourful and pretty. So I thought that's be a fun build to do. Christmas time, probably. And then finally, I love Wednesday, as everyone knows. I've just done the Wednesday figure and I did the dahlia. And I had the dorm room on my most wanted list for when he dropped in price. And he did on Amazon. It dropped down from 80 to 50. So I got the dorm room. Very kindly told to me it was on sale by Amy McCall. Thanks, Amy. And so, yeah, I got that. That came as well. I'm looking forward to building that. So, yeah. So that's me. A books, a bricks, and a bric-a-brac haul. It comes in flurries. So I don't buy stuff all the time. I tend to buy things when they're on sale or because, you know, I want them and they're going to run out. But that's that. Now I'm going to go off and build my little luminous ghost. And I hope you're all well, my darlings. Hope you're keeping well. If you're in UK, hope you're keeping safe from Storm Amy. She's a little bit wild. She's a little bit wild. And yeah, and I'll see you all soon. You take care of yourselves. Keep warm. Keep hydrated. Keep reading fantastic books. And let me know in the comments what you're planning to do for Halloween. Are you doing a haunted house, corn maze, pumpkin patch? I won't be doing any of those things, so I guess live vicariously through you. And if you like my channel, I'd really appreciate if you'd subscribe and give me a thumbs up. But if not, I'm still going to do it because I just love chatting. I live on my own, keeps me company. So you take care of yourselves, my darlings. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.